Greetings folks, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. We have been working on this Solitude area. We've got 11 more to get to gold. We just got to silver, so that's pretty good. But now they're going to get harder and harder. What are you? You're a 4, this is 3. It's Solitude, but it's lots of Palisades, so I like Palisades. It's cool. This has to be true. Okay, there we go. Good start. Solitude Palisade. Solitude Palisade. What can we say? What else can we say? Well, you need to go with something, so you're that. You must be like that. You turn either one way or the other. Okay. There's a border there, so you're like this. So you are separated, so you're that way. Cool. So then you're like, no, like that. You're like this. This has to be like this. You're like that. This may continue some more. This is like this, though. And then next. Or you could go with you. You could go upwards. Either way is fine. If this goes down here, is there a problem? Or across here, is there a problem? I guess whichever way you go determines which way these go. Because then there's a bit border here. But then those two would connect. Yes, there we go, that's the thing. If we do that, this region can't go up into those. There's a border here, but then these would connect here. Okay. Nice. At least goes to there. This may continue still, although, hold on, you're going to have to do this. You don't continue, you're done. You are done. That can't go down, that can't go that way, so you're done. That has to have a thing, so you're done. It's like that. I think. Were you? I don't think you were necessarily done up there. I think I jumped ahead slightly there. This is true, so you're like this. That is true. That might go up. That can't go that way though, so that is like this. That cuts that off, sure. Okay, those are done. You may continue. What next? I suddenly lost all the heuristics I was using. Maybe there's a similar thing going on with these three as what went on with these three. Like, if you go a certain way, are there problems? Well, in fact, hold on. You cannot go, because you go one of these directions, but not both of them, because then you wouldn't fit. So, in fact, even better, if you were vertical, that seems fine actually. If you're vertical, you'd be part of that. You'd have to be like this. Which will put the border there, which is fine. It's probably fine with you as well, I think. What's the nicer thing to do here? If you're horizontal and you're like this, that also works out. Wait, there must be a problem with one of these. There must be a problem with one of these, but what's the problem? Vertical. You'd go with you, that'd be fine. You'd go that way. Then you don't fit. Okay. Okay, so that's the thing, is that if we do this and that, then you go up there and there. Wait, hold on. It's quite a big jump, but if it's this and this, then this goes vertically, that has to go that way, but then that doesn't fit. I mean, whatever, it works. So if it's not that and that, one of those is free. These are like this for sure. So you're done, you're done. So you must go like this. This is going to be everything at this point. You must be done. You're like this. You're like that. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll now do... Oh, there's another 3. We're going to have to do the hard ones at some point, though. Okay. Solitude, area number, polyomino, palisade. Of course. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, so where does this plus go? There's a few places it could go, I guess. Are there? Well, one would block off the 4. One would fit in here nice and snug. One would fit here nice and snug, but it would make this space without anything in it. And then it can't go up and it can't go down. So actually, there's only one. There's only this, I believe. Okay, if that's the case, then you need to get to somebody, but it could be to the 4, it could be not to the 4. It could be to one of the other things. Although... No, I think it would work. Area number, polyomino, solitude. Solitude. Can we do a similar thing with you, where you can't hit the 4? You can't go like this. Could go like that. Could go like that. I feel like there's too many options. Like you could come all the way around to this, in theory. Solitude, area number, polyomino. Am I missing anything obvious about those rules? This, I think, could only be with you. Is that true? This space here can't be with you, for sure. It can't... I mean, I guess it could come around here. Be part of you. Oh, that actually works out far too nicely. I was hoping to say that you have to go with you, but now I think that you go with you. What else can we do? If you go that way, then you'd have to be part of that 4. Well, not necessarily, because you could go across there. There's something about, like, one of these reaching quite a long way, I think. Well, I guess we at least know that, like, we've got 4 and 4, 8, plus a 5, so 13. So there's still quite a bit to consume. But we don't know how much each of these will consume. Okay. Okay. What do I do? There could be something that can only be grabbed by one thing, right? Or something like that. Like a cell. Can this only be reached by you? Well, not necessarily, it could be you. Or once again, you. Okay. Is there some issue with you blocking off the route through here? Like, if you're like that, what would the issue be? No, you could just, like, take everything else. This could come around here. Oof. I guess I can probably say for certain that this doesn't come through to here. Can I say that for certain? I think it wouldn't leave enough space for you down here. In fact, if something comes across like that, no, you'd have to go like that. That is technically fine. But you'd have to be part of that 4. And then what would these bits do? Right, if you go up and to the right, then there's effectively a border here. Then we have 4 in this, so this has to be used by this, so that would have to be like that. But then this could all go down here. Wait, what's wrong with that? Isn't that fine? Maybe that is fine, and I've just accidentally solved it. It does seem fine, doesn't it? Okay, so then what happens if you don't go that way? If you don't go that way, then you can't go down, so you're either like this, or this, which you can't be, or this, which you can't be. Wait, so it's only this, which presumably causes problems. Yeah, it does. Yeah, because you'd have to go that way. And then the 4, then be spaces left over without a symbol. So, okay, so that's the thing that's all we're supposed to do. Just realized that must go like that. This can't be part of that, so it has to be part of the 4 in some way. This can't go down, so it has to be here. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I imagined. Neat. What's that, 3? That was a 3, wasn't it? Somewhere. Maybe it was a 4. I've got so many to do. So many to do. Guess we'll do a 4. Oof, you're interesting. Interesting shapes, reminding me of the petal one from near the beginning of the game. Solitude. Okay, so these have to be like this. It has to be like this. Palisade, indeed. This is clearly going to mean something. And Solitude, polyomino, yep. Only one is invisible. Solitude is invisible. Okay. Since you two are definitely not filling up this must come in further. Since you two are not filling up this, for the same reason, 6 and 5, yeah, nowhere near. You must be coming in. 15 also must be coming in. 12 also must be coming in. Okay. Well, there is a wall here. So everything on this side must be taken by these. So that's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 from here belong to those. But otherwise, the rest belongs to you. Okay. And these must be solvable independently, right? Each of these sections? I guess so. Okay. So then what is the way of laying this out? Well, I've just seen an option, which would be like this, this, this. Yep, 3 are taken from here, you fill in the rest. What's wrong with doing that? Probably nothing. So then what's wrong with doing this? Well, then you can't belong to anybody. This, am I saying that this can only belong to this? Well, you could currently belong to that, but then who can this belong to? Nobody. So yeah, you belong to you. So it's this. I mean, it could be, no, it has to be that. So then you go there. I mean, so it's obviously the shape that I already imagined, but whatever, let's keep going. If you go up here, if you go to this, then you're going to leave a space empty that can't have a symbol in it, so it has to be you. And then you are like this. Yep. That. Cool. And now we do that 3 more times with different shapes. We don't have that wall thing though. There's a nice convenient wall in there, but the other ones don't have it. You must go up or down in some direction. You can't go 3 across, so you also must go up or down in some direction. But in theory, something could be reaching around the back of this, although not really, right? Because if it comes around the back of here or here, we have a problem. So actually, we do have a wall here, I believe. Is that true? Like to get here, I'd have to come around that or around that one, in which case they get blocked in. So we can't get to here. So who can get to there? You or you? Who can get to here? You or you? Yep. Who can get to you? Not you, but you could. Okay. But there is effectively a wall here. That does mean a bunch of these are reaching down. At least a couple of them are reaching down. If you go up to there, then I don't think anything can grab this. No. Okay. So you don't go that way, but could you go that way? Well, okay, if this goes... okay, so the numbers here. So we've taken away 12, we've got 20. So there's 8 that you've got to take. If you ever come... This sounds like I'm about to threaten this thing. If you ever come down here... But like, okay, if something goes there or there of any of these, then we'd have to, without 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like go past this, in which case we've cut off a thing. So nothing can go there or there. So you are taking those spaces. Okay. I mean, you definitely also don't go there. So in fact, hold on, what am I saying here? Is it true that they must go here and here? Because if we block off like this, let's say we block off this with one of these, then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually fine. Okay. But if we were to block off here, well, blocking you off with the middle one would be fine. But I can't just block that off with the middle one. In fact, this can no longer go up, right? Yes, this can no longer go up. Okay, so you go down. Cool. In which case, this can't cover that. If it did, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks you in. And this can't cover that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will block you in. Okay, so you are part of that. Step by step. Then if this even goes up, do we have a problem? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Technically not. Although, hold on, we've got a problem with this, right? If you go up, who's taking this? Nobody. So you don't go up. Is that true? Yes. Okay. So, and you don't go across, so you are taking that. Okay. Since you're definitely not coming around the bottom of here, so here, either you or you is taking it. Well, if you come down to this space, then this would have to go that way and it would leave this space empty. So you don't come down to this space. So you have to be this, I think. So you're that. So you're that. You fill in the rest. Okay. Whew. So since this needs... These are hard to visualize. So again, we can do the thing of well, all the things we've been using both of these, like blocking off cells that will never be able to have anything in them. Like, you can't grab you. You could grab you. If you don't grab you, you'd have to grab you. Which is doable. I guess. Yeah. Ooh. It's too hard to visualize. I guess let's do the maths again. So we've got 10 in here, and there's 20 left, so you're going to take 10. Take 10. So if you were to block off this, I think we'd have a problem, right? If you were to block off that, we'd have 1, 2, 3. Well, sorry, no, don't count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, easily a problem. So you don't block off that, you must get there, but you definitely don't do it by going around the outside, so you must go here. Okay. Can you reach that? You could reach that, but then you leave this space empty. Yes, so you don't reach that. Okay. Can you reach this? Yes. And that would be fine. In fact, I think that is fine, and that's the answer, because then you're going to go there. In fact, since we know that you don't come to here, well, let's go around the top, but then that'll close this off clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This isn't going to fit in at that point. They're both not going to fit in at that point. In fact, hold on, you can't reach this, can you? You can, but you leave the space open, so there we go. Little by little. It's feeling very similar to the one that is like, what's the rule where you have to, where every shape has to be the same, and you basically have to visualize all the rotations of every shape. This is feeling a lot like that. I mean, I've seen it, but that requires uniqueness. Like, I can't do a position where it would block off, so you can't go here. Because if you did, you'd block off something around here. But you also can't go here, so you are going there. If you go here, this shape doesn't work without leaving space over here, so you go here. This must be severely limiting this, right? So you actually can't go here, because there's no 2x2 in this, so that's going to be you. That then leaves either that or like that, so it has to be like that. There we go. It's happening. And then if you were to come to this, there wouldn't be space for it, so you're going there. There we go. It's just that. Okay. Oh, no, not that. Ah! No. Come on. There we go. Next up. Same kind of thing. Okay, so we have 21, and then there's 6 and 5, 11. So 10 again. 10 again. I kind of feel like there's no way this is coming to this side of this, right? No. But to get there would be quite a lot of things, and there'd be no space for the other thing left over. Well, in fact, is there any kind of one way you can go? I don't want you to hit this space. That space has to remain open. I mean, obviously that has to come in. So then this fish, I kind of think it only fits one way. Oh, this way. That's an option. Although then who's going here? Not you. This is an option, but then it leaves a blank space there. This is an option. Leaves a bunch of blank spaces. And now I can't remember the way I visualized it, where it seemed to work. This way. No. Yes, this way. I think. But then you'd have to be part of you. Like that. Yeah, that clearly works. But that uses uniqueness. Without me ruling out every other option, I guess. Whatever. I'll take it. Can't spend forever on these puzzles. I've already seen the answer. Oh gosh, there's a 6 down there. The boss puzzle, like it's a giant puzzle. It's only a 5 though. There's a 6. Okay. Solitude mingle shape, whatever that means again. So we definitely do have a 2 down here. So you have to be part of this or this. So given that, okay, I think that's the deduction. Like if this were a 2, then this has to be a 2 because you have to go into one of these, and it can't be. So that's the deduction. It's this. This is the 2. Neat, I think. I hope. In fact, it's still true. No, that could still go this way. You need to get to somebody, but who? This is going to be a 2 as well, somewhere. Either way seems fine. This set of 4 up here is going to be interesting, right? This has to go to somebody, so there's going to be a 2 up here. If we go to, like, for example... oh, there's the whole thing of, like, this one can't go down. I thought I was drawing. This one can't go down, because if it did, there'd be a border here, but then you can't go to somebody. So you have to be like this. So then this has to go to you. Okay, so you're that way around. Mingle shapes. Only neighboring regions have to be different. Okay. But then if you go that way, then you're a 2. That's, I guess, fine. If you go this way, you're a 2 or a 3. All fine. This has to be... This can't go down, because if it did, it'd be a 2. And then problem. Yes, it has to go that way. So you're a 2 like that. You are definitely not a 2. So you at least go to here. And then, because of Solitude, you do need to pick that up. You may stop there. You may not stop there. Okay. Now, given that... Is there anything I can say about what's going on with you at this point? So you go that way, you're a 2. Then this has to be not a 2. That's fine. That has to not be a 2 anyway. Okay, so you do continue. But do you stop? If you stop, then you're a 2. But then this has to be a 2 as well. So you can't be a 2. Wait, is that true? This is going to be a 2. So you can't go this way because then you would be a 2. So you have to be a 2 with that. So you must continue upwards. So then you must go this way, but you can't be a 2, so you must continue. This has to be at least like this. It may continue further, it may not. Mingle shape. If this goes horizontally, that's fine. This goes downwards, that's also fine. As long as it keeps going somewhere. Dearie me. Yeah, now what? These might end up resolving last, possibly. Oh, we've got the same thing here where this can't go... This... What are we saying? This... No, this could go down. Because we don't have the same thing here. That could then be part of you. You just have to not be a 2. But that would be fine. This can't go that way, I guess. Because if it did, you and you would have to be with you, but you can't both be with you. So you don't go that way. And I guess that's somehow useful. What now? So this has to at least get to here, right? Because it can't be a 2. So it has to get to here. So this is part of you. It may go further. If it goes further though, then these are 2 2s, so it doesn't go further. So you stop there. Therefore, why can't you be a 3 and then you a 2? You can be, but then you could be a 3 and you could be a 2. So I feel like there's an issue there. Well, you're going to constrain it, aren't you? Somehow. And this has to go into this space. You're not going to that space. So yeah, you're going to here. Okay. But you're not a 2, so you're a 3. You can't go upwards. Yeah, there we go. That's how it constrains it. You're a 4. You can't be that 3, so you're that 3. Yay. Hurrah. Hurrah. Do another... Oh, there's a 3 over here. Guess we could do an easier one. Excuse me, had to step away for a second. Okay, Solitude Precision 4 here. Okay, and Palisades. Precision 4 and Solitude are both invisible. Well, so you're done. You're done. You have to be like that at least. You're split, you're split, you're split, you're split. You have to go like that. You're split, you have to go like that. You go that way or that way. You must go like that. You're split, so you're either that way or that way. Precision 4. Keep that in mind. That is important. So in fact, if you went this way, he wouldn't be able to be precision 4. So then you have to be part of you, you have to be part of you, and you're done. Okay. So you're either this way or this way. Let's just keep going somewhere. Obviously. Precision 4, I think only you could reach this. Yeah, definitely. So that only you can reach this. You can't go that way, so you're getting that. You're done. You got this way. What else can we do? Precision 4 Solitude. Precision 4 Solitude. If you go this way, who goes here? You do, I guess. That's fine. Oh, if you go this way, you can't become 4. So you go this way. So you must go here. You're done. You must go there and there. You're done. You must go this way. So at least there. You can't go up, so you go there. You go this way. Don't join here. You must go down. You go here. You're done. You're done. You go down. You're done. You go this way. You come this way. That's the thing there. So that's like that. You go up. You must go there and there. You can only reach that, and you're done. Hooray! Well, you and the 4, sure. For sure. Solitude Precision 5. So you're always a 4 is the thing. Since you're always a 4. I feel like there's no world in which you don't have this as part of you. Because then you'd have to join... Let's say we do this. Then you'd have to join that, that's a problem. Or we do this, you'd have to join that, it's a problem. Yes, so you are part of you, but then that doesn't really narrow things down that much. Does it? Well, since you are part of you, it does mean that you... what does it mean? It means that you don't go there or there. So you can get 4 from the adjacent ones and then 1 from here. Okay. So because of that, I mean, it still feels like, yeah, I'm not sure that helps me that much. also think you go with you. These have to be joined in some way or another. Is there any issue with this? Because then you are forced like that. Ah, there is an issue with that. Then you don't have a direction you can go. Okay, so that's the thing. So it has to be this is this, and then one of those. Okay. And yeah, so this has to go upwards, and it's... Oh, no, it doesn't have to go upwards, it could go over here. Don't be silly. Oh, this could go over here, but they can't both do that. In fact, that's an issue then, so... This either is going to be part of you or you. If it goes up to this, it can't go that way because that would make this not a 5. So it'd have to go this way. But then, once again, you can't fit. So you are part of you. So it's this, right? I think, maybe, I hope. It can't be both of these. So if it was just that, then you'd have a problem. Well, so there's a border here basically. So this is true. So you're that. I think. Border here, border there. I think. You can't reach down to here without making this not a 5, so you must go here. So you reach down to here at least. So you must go there. And then we are done. Yeah, we are done. Because this has to come to somebody. If it comes to you, then we end up blocking this off. So it's this. Yay. Okay. I guess we're saving the bigger ones for another time. I'm not stopping right now, but... Well, unless they're only big ones. What are you? You're a 4. 5. There's a couple of 4s. Okay. Oh, what are you? Another 4. So there's like 3 4s. Unless there's some I'm not seeing somewhere. Okay. And then we've got 2 5s and a 6 at least. There may be more. Let's see what we can do with these 4s. Solitude, Palisade. Okay. Solitude, Palisade. So everything has to be part of one of these. That's going to be the interesting thing here. That is going to be the interesting thing here. So whichever way you go, this has to not be with you. So you do not go with you. That's interesting. If you go that way, but then you also don't go with you, what about if you're this way? That will force them all vertically. Hold on. So I think regardless of which way they go, they all get force. Oh, in fact, okay, there we go. They can't be horizontal. This is just immediately a problem. If you're horizontal, yeah, then these merge. Okay, so they are vertical. Okay, that's a good starting point. And then yes, since you can't be part of you, is it possible you could be part of you or you? I guess it could be either of them right now. You'd also have to not be the same as this. Yeah, there's a bunch of constraints here, obviously. Whoever's here, or like these two have to be different as well. In fact, so only you and you can get to this side. So the two over here have to be you and you. So you have to come through. You have to come through. Now, on which side do you go? You could go up the middle and you just come around the top. Or you could go this way and there and then over the top. What's the difference between those two? Why wouldn't both of them work? I think right now they both would work. So there must be some other constraints somehow. What would the other constraint be though? But the two I'm suggesting are this. Seems fine. Oh, it'll be to do with like this space or something, maybe? Or like something you have to do. In fact, it's gonna, yeah, okay. This is using uniqueness, so I'm not gonna actually use it as my argument, but I think this is gonna have to go across the top of here. Yeah, because this can't be you. And this can't be you, so these both have to get over here. And they can't be the same as each other. Oh, okay. So these both have to get over here, so you do have to go along the top. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Okay. Therefore, and since you have to get here, you have to come along the bottom. At the very least. But then something has to get here, and it's not you. So you're actually done. You're just a 3. So then it's you. Whoa. Whoa. And so because of that, you can't go there. So then this one has to go like this. Yeah. That's cool. Nice puzzle. Let's do another 4. They're all 9s. And it's a 9 shape. Ha ha ha. How many 9s do we have? 5. Oh, look at that. Okay. 5 times 9 is 45. So, what do we do with it? Solitude, of course. So only these two can reach down to here. And these two have to be different. So if you go across that way, we have a problem. So you must come here. And you must come here. You don't go there. And something else has to get to here that's not you, so it has to be you. So it has to come all the way around the bottom. What size are you now? You're 9. Hooray! First 9 done. You're a 4. You're going to be part of this. Okay. You are going to have to escape out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But exactly how? Well, then you're going to have to take this because you can't be part of anything else. So then we're at 7. You can't go here. So something else is going to have to go there. But you do need 1 more. You can get, well, you need 2 more. But you can at most get 1 from here. So at least this. So there's going to be something coming out this way and joining one of these other 9s. In fact, that's 5. It could reach either of them, but if you get you, then you're stuck. So it's going to be you. In fact, and there's only 1 way to get there. So, well, there's 2 ways to get there, but then you can't go there. So, yeah, it has to be that. So you're that. Okay. I don't think you're reaching up into this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, nowhere near. So it's you. So you must be taking all 4 of those. Coming out here, and then 4 more. 4. Well, you can't go there, so you have to reach this. So you have to go around the back of here. You have to come along. You have to go there at least. You have to go there at least. That's the 9 done, right? Yep, done. Neat. Where was the other 4? It's there. Okay, so this is true. This is true. And solitude and area number. So this has to be with you. These have to be split off. This has to be with you. This has to be with you. So that's like that. So that's... Okay, there's no precision or anything like that. This could just finish like this. You have to be with you. You have to be with you. So that has to be like that. You have to be with you. You're a 5. You're a 3. Okay. Who can get here? Well, not you. Or who can get here is maybe the more pertinent question. 3 can't get there. 5 can't get there, so you have to get there. So this, ooh, a 4 can't get there. There's no way this is getting there and leaving enough space for the 4, right? Is there? I mean, maybe. Hold on, you must continue. I could do that at least. So let's say you were going to get there. I don't know, maybe that would work. It would leave 5 down here and 3. Oh, that might be it. But okay, let's not jump ahead. Let's say instead, let's say you were going to go there. There's a couple of ways you could do it. Well, no, it has to be like that. And 3 there. 3 there. 5. But then who goes here? Wait, this might be better. Okay, so yeah, who goes here? The 4 can't get there. You can't go there. This, I guess, could, but it doesn't leave space for the 5. This could go there, but also doesn't leave space for this. So the 5's going there for sure. Yes. Okay. Given that, I'm pretty sure I did see the answer before, which was that you go all the way to the top, but let's do it properly. If you go to the left, I think we cause issues, right? Do we? Well, if you go leftwards, then you have to be the one that goes up here. In which case we'd have this. What's wrong with that, actually? What is wrong with that? Nothing? Hold on, so then I've seen 2 solutions. There must be a problem with the other solution I found, which is for this to go all the way up here, right? But there isn't. I can. Oh, yes. If this goes up here, it doesn't. This can't be a 4. That's all it is. Unless you get to here, but then the 5 doesn't fit. I mean, I think I've like done it by process of elimination. It's not like using uniqueness, but it is process of elimination. You can't go there, basically. You can't go there. You can't go there, so it has to be you that goes there. So the only way for you to get there is like this. Yeah. I think this is fine. The 5 needs to fill stuff in. Can't get to there. You could get there, but it blocked the 4, so it's the 4 that goes there. The 5 needs to finish off. Yeah, we're done. We are done. Was that all the 4s? I think it was. In which case, maybe next time we'll do a bunch of 5s and 6s. Well, will we? Or we do 1 5, maybe. There's a 5 there. How many are we away from gold? 2. There's 5 there. 5. Oh, yeah, these are the 5s. That's a 6. And I'm not seeing any others. Do we see any light beams anywhere? Not really. Wait, what are you? Oh, it's a 3. Let's do the 3 now. Well, okay, so we know the size of you. If 25, take away 11, 14. So you're a 14. Okay. If you have edges like this, then I don't think anybody can reach you. Well, no, you could reach you. What about you, though? You... sorry. If you're an edge, then there's this. You can't reach that, you can't reach that. So no, you're not an edge. So you must go like that at least. So therefore this is true. If this goes down, then... No, I guess that could fill in that space. That'd be fine. Well, somebody has to get here. It can't be you, so it has to be the 6. Could you take a winding route to get there? Not really. No. You're going through there, right? Because if we avoid that and just go straight to here, then somebody has to go here. It'd have to be you. Well, which could be. Hold on. Yeah, it could be. Maybe. But we do know the 6 is going here. And if that's true, then who's filling in all this stuff down here? But that means you could be doing like this. There's a few things that could be happening, I think. The 6 can't reach there. So you have to be taking that, okay. 6 could reach here. But if the 6 reaches there, then has to either leave the space empty, which it can't, or leave the space for the 5, which it can't, so you don't go there. You're like that. Okay, in which case, there we go, done. But then, if the 6 is the thing that reaches here, then I don't think we can fill in all this stuff down here. That's not necessarily true. That's not true at all. In fact, it can't be, so since the 5 can't go there, 6 has to go there. It can't be the 5 then going here, because then we have a bunch of stuff down here that won't be able to get filled in. So it has to be the 6 going to both. So you and you are the 6. Is there only one way that can happen? I think there's only one way that can happen. There's definitely only one way that can happen like that, right? So then you're part of that, you're part of this, you come along here, 5 comes along, 5's done, you're done. Yay! Alright, there's a bonus extra puzzle at the end. So yeah, maybe we'll do some 5s and 6s next time. Maybe. We'll see. Goodbye.